I'm sure you've heard lots of people talk about mobility and how important it is, and the sit-stand challenges that you see everywhere that are a sign of longevity. I'm going to show you something slightly different in this video that is going to help you get up off the floor and back down again. It's going to help with balance, with strength, with mobility, and it's something that you can do throughout your day. It doesn't take very long to practice, and the more you do it, the easier it will become. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit the bell to be notified when I post a video every Tuesday. So what is this movement? I'm going to show you how to get up and down off the floor without using your hands. And the reason that people talk about the sit-stand exercises that you will have seen everywhere, I'm sure, it being a sign of longevity, is because if you can do this without putting your hands on the floor, it shows that you have strength in your body, that you have good balance, and that you are nice and mobile and flexible, because you do need to have mobility in some of the joints, especially the hips, in order to perform these exercises. But I'm going to show you a different one that I use often in my classes with the people that come along to my classes. It's quite fun, and there's different stages to it. So I'll show you how to build this up as well. So you're going to start by facing the side, and your leg nearest the back of the room is going to come back. So it's sort of coming into a lunge. Now at this point, you can take the knee down to the floor and your hands to the floor if you want to. Release your toes, and then you bring your bum, your butt cheek down onto the floor, and you will then start to face the front. So you take this leg over the top, and then the other leg over the top, and then you're going to push back up onto the knee, onto this foot. You can use your hands if you want to, and then stand up. And now we're facing the opposite direction. So we're going to take this back leg again, and we're going to take the leg back. So we're still using hands at this point. Take the knee down, fold that leg under, take your butt cheek to the floor, and you can see how this is helping to mobilize the hips. You're going to take the leg over. The first leg that went behind you is coming over because you're going to step up onto that one. Again, you can use your hands to push you up onto this foot, and then use your glutes, push up. Okay? If you find that fairly straightforward using the hands, you're going to try and take the hands away from the floor. But if at any point you feel unstable, just please do take the hands back down. So without hands, this leg can step back. You might be able to come straight down onto the butt cheek by folding the leg underneath. Without taking the hands behind you, take the leg over, bring the other leg in front. Using your core, pushing your weight forwards over the hip, come forwards and push up. Other leg comes back. You may need to put the foot down, take the knee down, or you might be able to come straight down like this, down, take it across and across, push forwards and up. Now, more often than not, people find it easier on one side than the other. And that's fine. It's just the way that the body has got used to moving in certain patterns, or you might have a certain tightness on one side. So that's interesting information for you. And depending on where that difficulty lies, you can identify what you may need to work on. So if coming up from this position, stepping up onto this foot and pushing up is challenging for you, maybe there's a slight weakness in this leg which is preventing you from standing up onto that leg. Equally, if you're finding this position tough, changing the legs, and you've got to lean back onto your hands, there might be some stiffness in the hips. So all things that you can work on to help improve this mobility. But what we want to be able to do, if you do get onto the floor, you're playing with grandchildren or your own children or your dog or whatever you're doing, you want to be able to easily get up from that position. And If we can do it with our hands, that means we're getting stronger and our balance is good. So rather than, being lazy and not thinking about it, think, well, how can I get up from this situation without using my hands to further strengthen my body? So from this position, you would roll, bring this leg out, roll over, push over, and stand up. And then the easier this gets for you, the sort of quicker and more effortlessly you will be able to do it. Coming up. If you want to hold the hands together in some way in front of you, so they're less of a distraction, you can. But it's just a really easy way to help build up your strength, your balance, your mobility, and identify if there are any weaknesses, and then you can work on those from there. So have a practice. Do let me know in the comments below how you get on. If you found this helpful, obviously share the video and like it. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so to receive more tips on how to maintain a healthy and fit body for your workouts or just generally through your day-to-day life.